the backing of my hangers or hangings. I'm using score tape. I think this is a ½ inch. Yeah, ½ inch. Using score tape instead of my ATG gun because I think this tape is much stronger and it's wider. I varnished it. Makes it easier to take the backing off, also to ensure that it's well adhered to the paper. So the backings I sprayed with ink using, more or less the same colors, and it's faster and it's permanent. It won't rub off. The pictures, I noticed that the turquoise ink was still wet, and I made them yesterday in the afternoon, so I couldn't brush any varnish or sealer on it because it would run. So I went ahead and sprayed it with Kamar varnish, and I have it drying outside. And I'm going to use this chipboard, which I didn't want to wet either. That's why I'm using the score tape. So I'm gonna go ahead and place the backing on this, and then I'll go and look for the front and glue the postcards. Where are they? Right here. I went ahead and made a copy of the back side of the postcard so that I have the information here on what it is, and I'm going to glue that to the back side. Probably spray that also to preserve it from humidity. So I went all around with the score tape, and then I put 2 strips going down. So I'm going to try to start here in the bottom, try to be as accurate as possible. So that it's straight. I should have my rolling pin here, but I don't. I'll look for it later. Make sure you get all the air bubbles all correct. These little, probably file them down, or so that's how the back side is gonna look. It's going to look, and I'll go ahead and glue this here. I'm thinking I should probably just, because we know it's a postcard, so I'll just glue this here with my ATG gun. So one side is rounded and the other one isn't. Looks kind of funny. So then I would make some little dangles. I'm going to use some white feathers. I wish I had metal feathers, but I looked in my stash and I didn't have any of. If I did, I used them up. I will be looking for some beads that look, handmade or made from real red clay. I saw some the other day. So this part here, I would probably Mod Podge or spray it to protect it from humidity. So that's what I'll be doing, and then I'm going to go get the front, glue it on, and make the hanger and the little dangles. So I'm going to pause now. So here they are. I'm over here. Right there. I glued this on with my ATG gun. I went around it with some black ink. I used several stencils, some stamps, a little cap, small cap for the orange circles, and in the back I used spray paints like I said, and I attached this copy I made from the back of the postcard so that I would know what it is. I'm going to go over it with some Mod Podge, and this was spray painted with several different inks, mostly Lindy's, because it was faster than painting it, and it's permanent. And I used you know, colors that were in the brownish family. This one's the same. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make some holes here with the crocodile, and I'm gonna make 3 here and 2 up here to hang it. Oops, I'm out of 3 holes here and 2 at the top. I might see if I'm gonna see if I have enough eyelets of the same color that I can use. Which I probably don't. 2, 4, 6. Well, it's okay. Maybe one will use one color and the other color. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm gonna do some simple dangles. I'm gonna see if I use these some of these feathers. I would like to use them, although they get ugly with dust, but I want to use some feathers. Like I said, I wish I had some metal feathers or some polymer clay ones. I don't have a mold for a feather though. I did send out for a stencil, but it hasn't arrived yet. So I don't have any feathers, although I could make, maybe I'll put some of these feathers on, but I'm gonna see if I make some polymer clay ones, even if I don't have a mold. I think I know how I can make them. I saw Lynn Crafts make some feathers, now that I recall. So okay, so I'll be back when I do the dangles and everything's, and it's ready to hang up. Excuse me. This project was inspired. I'm gonna find the link and put it below. I don't know if I've said it before, but it was inspired by Rita Marie. She made some of these nice picture hangers for some pictures at Kali Center. Some 3 gypsies, and Kali sent her those pictures, and she put them on a nice background like this, and she hung them up. So I was inspired by that. I have been saving these postcards because I didn't want to put them in a book. I wanted to display them because I love Indian art and everything that has to do with Indian and Indian history, and so this is a great way to display them. So thanks Rita Marie for the inspiration. So I'll go ahead and do the dangles and show you at the end. Oops, I moved the camera. Okay, so this is how it's going to it looks. So what I did was, I don't, what's going on here? Okay, so I found these earrings. I was looking in my bead stash and stuff that, you know, jewelry, and I found these earrings. They kind of look like little arrows at the end, and I like these, they kind of look like the porcupine quills. So I used the earrings just as they were. I just put them on in here. I added the eyelets, and the beads that I use are these. They kind of look like a bone, or more like bone or something. They're made out of clay. Nice, they're brown and black. I like the way they look, and they kind of go with this. So I'll put some wire in here. I put one of those clay beads and went around the wire with a pencil. These are some polymer clay beads I did a while back, and I like them because they have the the turquoise and some orange, some yellows and browns, so they go with this color theme. So I'm really happy the way it looks, and I'm glad I found those earrings. I ended up not putting the feathers on, though. Maybe I can still put some in here. Totally forgot about the feathers, but I'd rather not use them because they're just going to attract dust and humidity, and they're not going to look good. So I really like this. I really love the way it looks. And the other one I'm going to do is exactly the same thing. I already added the earring to it, and it's going to look the same. Have the eyelets in. So I'll add some pictures when I'm done, and I'm going to see if I can find a place to put them in the wall to take some pictures. This one moved. These I just put in the wire. I had made a little loop and pulled it up. It's just like a giant earring. That's what it really is. I bended it backwards, going around this marker, and then I closed it like an earring. So that's my hanger project, and thanks for watching, and I'll put the link below to Rita Marie's channel so you can watch her gypsy hangers. Goodbye.